know you like what you've seen so far. From engineering, to nursing, to business, to internships across the world, Southern University will help you reach your potential. My school offers a great education, encourages community service, and yes, it lets you have fun too. Call or visit our campus to discover all the great opportunities at Southern University.
Definitely a wonderful win for us on Saturday at 3 p.m. Against a very talented Texas Southern team. We were down 39-30 at halftime, and I shared with the kids. They were a little bummed out about their performance in the first 20 minutes. Told them, had a date with destiny. We had 20 more minutes to play. We hadn't done a lot of things right. That we just needed to settle down. Make some shots. We were getting the looks we wanted. We just weren't putting them in the basket as we normally did. And they did a good job of keeping us off the boards. So we weren't getting the putbacks that we normally get, second chance points. So, and our transition game wasn't working. So we wanted to try to change the tempo of the game a little bit. So we started running our hurricane defense and got some steals and was able to turn it around. And Brittany got going and Kendra hit a big shot. And rest is history.
Coach, is a regular season championship, is it any less sweet knowing that the NCAA tournament isn't out there?
Well, in this conference, the big one is the regular season with us. So the champion of our conference is the regular season champion. So, we haven't won this in 3 years, I guess, since 10-11. So really excited about it. We had our struggles during the year, lost a game I thought here that we shouldn't have, played a tough Alabama State team on the road, and just with real lethargic, not really into it, But I wish I could take total credit for it. These kids just really came out and did a magnificent job, and we had some apps that we had that these guys used to help do some mental training. I think that was a big factor down this backstretch too, although they won't admit it.
What app? What do you mean?
Well, there's this app called Train to Be Clutch that is really, I've had it for a while. I just decided to use it because we were having some confidence issues. So we started using that, and seems to work really well for us.
Those issues started when the band was known, or you had known about it before?
I think the issue started right around the time when we first talked about the ban issue. It kind of got progressively worse as the media really took hold of the ban issue. And I think the parents and friends and different people were saying things, a lot of people didn't have all the information. But, it bothered the kids. So I wanted to do something to, help them deal with it. As adults, we take for granted that the kids are going to be okay, that they're just playing basketball. But there's a lot go into getting a player ready to go on the court, and the mental aspect is a huge part of that. So we wanted to do something a little bit different, and I think the app really worked.
Talk about the focus now that you guys transition to Houston. What's on the horizon? What are your plans, and what are you looking forward to these next couple of days?
Looking forward to getting to Houston, going shopping. Looking forward to getting to Houston. We got practice as soon as we get there, and the kids are all excited about it. We just finished taking some photos with the trophy. They took yesterday off and just to relax and think about nothing but being a kid and a champion and a student. And then today it's going to be about getting ready for the tournament practice, slowly getting them back into that grind of what it's going to take, because it's going to take a massive defensive effort. It took a great defensive effort to turn the tide to get us the championship. It's going to take an even greater one to get the tournament.
You've only lost 2 conference games, regular season champs, but do you feel like this team still has some growth in it, that you haven't played as well as you can?
There's no doubt about it. Jazz, I think people really haven't seen her step her game up to the level she's capable of. I had to play some heavy minutes defensively because we had some foul trouble with our bigs the other night. But, you know, this tournament, it's going to be critical that our guards do a better job of keeping people contained on the perimeter so we don't have to do the rotations as much and move our bigs over because we tend to get in a lot of foul trouble, more so helping in the defensive half-court setting. So, and definitely we want to get out and push up on the ball and get out in transition.
You mentioned the significance of the regular season title in this conference. The real purpose of the tournament is to get the automatic qualifier.
Correct.
Not having that, what's your message about what can be accomplished in Houston?
I think the biggest thing is we want to send a message that this is our year. You know, winning the tournament is our goal. You know, although there's no prize at the end, it's not about the prize. It's about winning. And it's about going in and sending that message and letting everybody know that, you know, Southern University did nothing wrong. Our kids did nothing wrong. You know, the ban was placed. You know, NC2A chose to do that, and it's unfortunate because a lot of kids have been harmed because of it. And but the bottom line is we're here to play basketball. We can't do the political thing. We can't change anybody's mind, or we don't fill out forms. You know, our job is to play basketball, so we're going to do our part. And you know, hopefully that, you know, if we win this thing, we're going to send a message to not only every other school but the NC2A that just how unfair this is. And you know, so we're about winning, and that's what we're going to do.
Given that, what would you expect the mindset of the players to be, or is that exactly the kind of thing that you're trying to instill in them as far as this tournament is concerned?
It's about us. It's about us winning and us going into the tournament and showing everybody that we are the best and we are the #1 team. And you know, like I said before, the only prize we'll take from it will be a trophy home. You won't get, you know, to go to the tournament. But, you know, you know, it's also a beautiful thing to be able to say you won your last game of the year. There's only going to be 3 Division I teams that will be able to do that, and we'll be one of them. So, you know, unless our men also. But I just think it's a good time to be at Southern. I think a lot of positive things have happened, you know, and unfortunately, you know, with all the changeover, the banner system change and different things, it just, before we could catch and clean up a lot of things, the NC2A kind of caught us. But hey, you know, our kids are here to play basketball, and that's what we're going to do.
You guys won't get a chance to warm up, I believe, from what Chris told me, at the Toyota Center before you're starting to warm up for your first game.
Right.
How much of a different environment is it playing in a stadium that size, and is that any different, you know, going into an arena like that?
Well, we've played in large arenas before, you know, so it's no different. You know, played at Nebraska, you know, we played at Michigan, so I just think the kids are really excited about it, you know, being able to pack their bag and knowing that they're going to be gone for a week and playing basketball, doing something they love, and surrounded by all the excitement and the energy that the conference tournament brings. And you're a part of March Madness. Every kid dreams of that. So, you know, if you can't get up to play in a tournament and be on TV in the March Madness and all the other championships going on all the way around, you know, all around the country, I mean, it's not hard to get kids up for this. They're really excited, you know. Everybody dreams of this.
Was there a time where you thought you wouldn't be in this tournament?
No. I never doubted that we wouldn't be in the tournament. I think a lot of people had questions concerning it, but we were told from day one that changes were going to be made because, you know, to make this happen. So I was excited about it.
A new dawn in Southern athletics approaches.
One measured by the relentless pursuit of academic excellence and athletic glory.
There's just one thing missing from our Jaguar Jamboree. You. A Southern rebirth is firmly taking shape on the bluffs of the Mississippi.
But to propel the Jaguar Nation to new heights, we need you.
Because Southern deserves a nation united.